Mark Skaife celebrates his third round victory of the season in 2002. Certainly looking good for another championship, but second in the series, and hopeful of trying to close that gap is Greg Murphy. How do you go about doing it? Well, that's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Because this weekend we certainly sort of didn't get on top of the car, and Skaife was a lot quicker than what we were, and you know, Marcus is not too far behind, but you know, he's still pretty dominant, and you know, we're going to have to do some serious work to get back on top of it, because he's just too far ahead. Tough weekend for the Kmart team. The main thing you seemed to be chasing was grip. Yeah, we were just lacking grip big time, and mainly the tyres are going away very early on in the piece. We haven't got the consistency that we need, and really outright speed for qualifying is not there as well. So, you know, we just got to find a balance, and so far we haven't been able to do that, and it's a bit of a worry. Is that a worry around a hot place like Darwin as well, the next round we're going to? Very different track. I mean, we've been testing really good at Winton, and that was in some very hot weather as well a few weeks ago, and Darwin's going to be very hot. It's a slower circuit. It's not high speed like this place. We were looking forward to coming to these tracks thinking we were going to be quick, but we haven't been able to do that. Hopefully Darwin will be a little bit better, a bit kinder to us. Let's hope so. Thank you.
Well, once again, the other competitors are now scratching their heads, aren't they, as Mark Skaife gets hold of the champagne and sprays away on the podium with Craig Lowndes and Marcus Ambrose. A great crowd here today, up by about 4,500 on last year's 36,000 here at Eastern Creek. Now, this is how they finished for round 3 and the championship points they collected. Look at that. Mark Skaife gets maximum points once again. Marcus Ambrose got 170 for the weekend. Lowndes gets 139. Tander picks up 119, and Greg Murphy gets 106 points. What does that mean as far as the overall championship goes? Well, take a look at the buffer up the top. Mark Skaife now has 820 points in the bag. Greg Murphy is his closest challenger. He's on 410. And then you've got Garth Tander on 408. Ambrose has moved up a few positions since the last round, and Craig Lowndes is in the top 5. So Greg Murphy on 410. Now, Barry Sheen, I want to put you in Greg Murphy's seat. You've got 410 points, but you're exactly 410 behind Mark Skaife. What do you do? Well, it's really incredible, isn't it? What do you do? What would I do? I think I'd probably get up behind Mark, give him a bit of a tap off and pay a $2,000 fine. And no, I mean, you've got to hand it to Skaife. I mean, he's great. He's really very, very fast. The cars are really good, and you know, he's not in that position by mistake or by good luck. You know, he's doing a great job. Well, there's plenty of issues to come out of this weekend, of course, one of them being the controversial pre-qualifying issue. Your thoughts? Well, I really feel sorry for Paul Morris. You know, it's the second time through no fault of his own that he hasn't qualified. He had an injector go, and then somebody sort of knocked him off here. Anthony Tratt didn't qualify. What you're doing is burning sponsors by not giving them airtime, but I can't see what the problem is. What they could easily do is have, say, all 36 or 40 guys out on the Friday practice and the Saturday practice, a split qualifying session. Whoever doesn't qualify, say 10 people don't qualify, they have a race on Sunday morning. So everybody's happy. The sponsors have had airtime, the people have seen them, and it's ludicrous for Paul Morris's lot to end up going home twice. I mean, he's a race winner. Everybody should be in the race, really. Maybe he can make it for the next round at Darwin. We'll hope so. Have to wait and see, but there's one thing for sure about pre-qualifying is that it tends to add just an extra bit of tension to this race, and I guess the bottom line is that they all are underneath the same rules. It's not as though it's one rule for one and one for the other. Now, what's coming up on Network 10? Well, we've got a hell of a lot of motorsport as per usual. Tomorrow night, round 3 of the Kart World Series is in Motegi, Japan. Bruno Junqueira has pole position for that one. You'll see our full race coverage after the late edition of Sports Tonight. Round 3 of the Kart World Series. Don't miss that one. The V8 Superstars are back. Now, for our Sydney viewers, if you'd like to be in the audience, give us a call after 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's the number on your screen, 0296501518. All the guests are there. Mark Skaife, Neil Crompton, Mark Larkham, Russell Engel, and Cameron McConville, who had another top 10 finish here in race 3. Our next event for the V8 Supercars is round 4. We're off to Darwin, Hidden Valley in Northern Territory. That is Sunday, the 19th of May. You'll see it here on Network 10, 2:30 through to 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. But once again, check your local guides for that one. Well, I don't know if they can do it. What do you reckon? Can they catch him? I don't know. The whole point about it is if you take Skaife out of the equation, it's a fantastic series. I mean, it's really close, but yeah, he's good. I mean, you get what you deserve, and he deserves to win at the moment, and so do HRT. But the Fords are coming along, and it can't
the egg has to break at the end, doesn't it? So they say, or something like that.
Well, something's got to give, hasn't it?
Exactly.
And I guess the good thing about what the Ford guys are trying to do is maybe they're trying to gang up a little bit here. You saw Marcus Ambrose and Craig Lowndes take out the fight to him in race 3 from the word go. They're trying to chip away, aren't they?
Well, yeah, you know, they're trying, and, you know, the Stone Brothers cars are going good. You know, Lowndes' thing went good today, so we can only hope, you know, because it's good for the sport. It's not good for any sport if somebody keeps winning.
Yeah.
Because even when Durham was winning the races, they got fed up with it. So I think nothing can last forever. And Darwin, if you remember, is not one of HRT's favourite places. So I think Ambrose won there last year.
Marcus Ambrose is the defending champion there. I'll tell you one person who disagrees with your thought about whether it's good or not for the sport winning all the time. His name is Mark Skaife.
You can't blame him, really, can you?
There you go, Barry. Thank you very much. We'll see you, of course, in round 4 at Darwin. That's the next round of the V8 Supercar Championship Series. Don't forget, coming up on Network 10, we've got our news and then the early edition of Sports Tonight. You'll get a full wrap-up on everything, all the footy, all the motorsport, everything you need to know from world sport. But from here, from Eastern Creek in Sydney for round 3 of the V8 Supercar Championship for 2002. Thanks for your company. Mark Skaife was the winner again on the day. I'm Matthew White. We'll see you next time.
I'll take your best shot.